Hello, this is Rochelle over at Lighthouse Web Design. So glad you could join us today. We're going to be going over the NextGen gallery, which is it's an image gallery that we use for a lot of our websites. The reason why we use it is because it's easy for clients to be able to update and maintain their images that are on their website, as well as keep up their search engine optimization. So we're going to go over again, how to add a gallery. We're going to talk about how to add pictures to that gallery, as well as keep it search engine optimized. At this point, we should have already gone over this during our initial training. These videos are provided just to give you kind of a follow-up or a refresher. Maybe it's been a little while since you've updated your website, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So hopefully these videos are of help to you. If you see something else that you think that we need to add that would help you better maintain your website, please do give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll do our best to try to get those up. Now, to go over the gallery, again, this is the dashboard for WordPress. We're going to go over here to where it says Gallery, and we're going to hit Add Gallery and Images. And then once we get over here, it's going to prompt me to either add images, and this is because I already have a gallery created, but we want to create a new one. So I'm going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to hit Add New Gallery. Then I'm going to call this Testing Gallery 2. Okay, right here, Test Gallery 2, which I had already created during another take of this video, so it was already in there. So I'm going to hit Add Gallery. And now it's prompting us to go ahead and add images to this particular gallery. So we can either select files, or we can just drag and drop the files right into this window. So I'm going to show you how to drag and drop right here. And then I'm also going to show you to select. You just hit the select button, and then you select the images that you want to actually import in, and then you hit OK. Okay? And then you choose the gallery that you want to put it in. So we're going to choose our Test Gallery 2, and then you hit Upload Images. Now this is in the process of uploading the images. It's getting all the metadata information for the image, as well as creating thumbnails for the image. And you can follow along. If you look in the background, you'll see they start to go away. We got 4, and then that way you can kind of keep up. There was one website that we uploaded a bunch of images for a gallery, and we uploaded up to about 300 different images at one time. So this program is pretty capable of handling stuff like that. Okay. Now, once the images are updated, we're going to go up, and they've got a little link here where you can edit the gallery. So you can click here, or you can click on Manage Gallery. Either way, it'll take you to this screen. Okay. And one thing I want you to understand, and this is the search engine optimization part of it, as well as keeping it user-friendly. The alt and title text, as well as the description, is used by Google search to basically tell Google what the image is about. Now, you don't want to fill this with a bunch of your keywords, but it is a good idea to keep it related. So in other words, if you were a wedding planner, you would put like Wedding Reception Jones 2012 or something like that here, because they also use this as people that are visually impaired. The programs that read the screen back to them actually read this term back to them. So if you're not descriptive about what this picture is, it makes it to where, that person is kind of missing the bus. Okay? Sometimes whenever you upload pictures to the internet, you'll see it says image 001 or Canon 023 or something like that. And you want to make sure that this is very user-friendly in the Word. Now, Chrysanthemum is definitely user-friendly because that's exactly what this is. But we might want to be a little bit more descriptive and add like some keywords. In the atrium, at the bed and breakfast would be a good one, because the bed and breakfast is actually a keyword for that specific type of business. And this is actually saying that we have chrysanthemums in the atrium at the bed and breakfast. So it's both user-friendly, but it is also search engine friendly. So this is one example of that. Your description is what's going to come up underneath the image once it's clicked on. They'll be able to click on a thumbnail view, and then it will make the image larger on their screen. And this is actually what will come up underneath. So you might say, one of the many flowers we have in our atrium at the bed and breakfast. Okay? And then here, again, you can put a couple keywords in here, but again, it has to be related to this specific image. Okay, so be careful there. A lot of times you can just put the date, and you know, Google does use that some, but it's more so looking at this specific term right here. Now, if you want to get you know, to where it looks pretty, you can definitely capitalize the words if you want to. That is fine. That's not going to make a difference. I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Changes here, just so it will save change. And then I'm going to show you some other things that we can do here within the atrium. Within the gallery. If you hover over this specific item, you'll notice that you have some options here. You can view the image, you can view the metadata, you can edit the thumbnail, which this picture, it's going to be kind of hard to see that, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Let's say I didn't want to show the big, you know, this huge one. I just kind of wanted to show the center. You see how you can see over to the right how it's kind of showing you a preview of what it's going to look like once you get done. So I'm just going to choose this right here, and I'm going to hit Update. And if you notice, it changed it here. And then whenever you're done, just hit the X. And then you'll want to save changes after that before you do any other changes. Otherwise, it will get rid of that change. Let's say, and I'm going to choose an image that's a little bit easier to see what this is doing. Let's say that you imported an image and it's on its side. You can actually rotate that image by going here. And you have a couple of different options. It's not going to show you a preview, but this will turn it 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees, this is anti, but I'm more into the word counterclockwise. This will flip it vertical, which is flipping it up and down, and this will flip it horizontal, which is side to side. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it this way just so we can really see a difference here. Then I'm going to hit Update, and then you notice that it's changed it for us here. And I'm going to go ahead and undo that change just because that looks funny. Okay, it did it again. Okay, so let's go and flip it vertical, and then hit Update. Okay, and then again, here clockwise, and there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to close this, and then you notice that it's going to update our thumbnail here. Just hit Save Changes. Okay, and there we go. Okay, now to add this image gallery to a page, we're going to go up to our pages, and then we're going to go to our home page, or any page that you would like to add this to. You're going to find the area on the page that you want to actually add this, and I'm going to add it right here. So I'll go and give me some space there, and then I'm going to hit this little button right here that says NextGen, and I'm going to hit the button there, and then we're going to select our gallery, and then we want an image list, which is actually going to give you the thumbnails, and then you can click on those and see a larger image. Then you hit Insert, and there it is. Then we're going to hit Update. And then from here, this is the other one that I had done as a test before we got started, but I'm going to go ahead and reload the page. And then you notice that we actually have our image gallery here. And then if I hover over it, you'll see what we typed in for the alt text. And then if I click on the image, you'll see what we typed in for the other, for the description part of the image. And this really makes it to where it's easier for your customers and clients to actually really get a gist of what that image is about. If you have people in the image, you'll definitely want to include their names, who they are, or what they're doing, or the event that they were at, etc. So just, keep your websites as user-friendly and also search engine optimized as you can. NextGen Gallery is one of the easiest galleries there is, and it does have a lot of different features. If there's something that you're wanting to do with your images and you're just not seeing the options with NextGen, there are a few add-ons that we can add on to the NextGen Gallery. Just get with us and we can kind of do the hunting for you, and we can go find those add-ons that will work to suit your needs. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, if you need any updates into your website, or if you need any help with WordPress, please do give us a call or shoot us over an email. We are here to help you. Thank you very much, and have a good day.